This is Greg Valentino, the Ramblin' Freak, coming at you once again, almost live. You love it, I fucking know you do. Anyway, alright Momos, we're going to talk about sets and reps today, because I keep getting a lot of fucking questions about that shit, and there's a huge disparity on what's better. Higher reps, lower reps, blah blah blah, heavy weight, go heavier, go home. Go this way. Alright, let's stop fucking around and let's get busy. At the end, I'm actually going to give you a good story about me in the gym, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Samir Banu, actually teaching me a lesson a long time ago in Gold's Gym back in like 1980-81. So you're not going to want to miss this story. So watch to the end. My Christian's involved too. Because this is Greg Valentino and we're coming at you right fucking now.
In a world full of expectations, where time is of great concern, humanity will search for answers, and one man will find the power.
Yo, who's the loser now?
You are.
Whoa! Alright guys, what's going on? Yeah, the age-old question. What's better? Heavy weight, low reps, lighter weight, higher reps, high volume, heavy duty training, train to failure. Alright, let's get into this for a few seconds here, right? First of all, I'm old school, alright? I believe in a lot of volume training. That's what I do, okay? And one of the ways I bring up my intensity is by cutting rest periods. Now, I do the Arnold Schwarzenegger type fucking training. I grew up in the 70s, and in the 70s, I started training in the 70s, and I started doing high volume training, each body part 3 times a week. That's the way Schwarzenegger used to train. And that's the way a lot of you old school bodybuilders used to train, okay? I started training in 1972. Where were you in 1972? Yeah, we know where you were. You weren't fucking born yet. But anyway, so when I started training, that was the way guys did it. They did high volume, which means lots of sets, lots of reps, each body part 3 times a week. And that's not saying that you guys should be doing that today. Okay, so simmer down with that. But what I am trying to tell you is there's different methods. And you're going to have to find out what's right for you. Alright? Because that's the real answer to your question here. Now, let me just get into a few things. When Arnold was younger, there's a story he always tells about him and Sergio Oliva. And I've told this many times. I'm going to say it again. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sergio Oliva were doing biceps, and he did like 45 sets for biceps, right? And it was the end of the workout, and Sergio Oliva says to Arnold, "Man, I'm cooked. You know what? I'm done. I'm going to go in, I'm going to hit the shower." And Arnold said, "I'll see you in there. I'm going to do another 10 sets. Alright? Follow what I'm saying? Okay? Lots of sets. Lots of reps. Even Arnold used to do high volume. So that would have put him up over 50 sets for biceps. Today, you'd have all these gurus. "Oh, that's bad. You can't train like that. That's overtraining." I don't believe in overtraining. I only believe in under-recuperating. Okay? I do the old Steve Mihalik type training. John Defendis used to do it too. It was called Intensity Insanity. That's what I do. Okay? I do a lot of sets per exercise. But I also, I really don't do a lot for variety. But that's me. That's not you. You shouldn't train that way. But I discovered that's my best way of training. For me, you got to find out what's right for you. But the way I did it was I used to do 2 or 3 different exercises. And I would do massive amount of sets. Until I felt like the pump was starting to go away. Right? But if I kept the pump, and when I did 60, 70 sets, I'll keep going, I'll hit 100 sets. It didn't matter to me. But the key with intensity, okay, wasn't just the heavier weights And you got to train to failure. Always train to failure. All right? Always. It wasn't just the heavy weights. It was more or less taking a moderate weight, getting the most out of it, because we're bodybuilding here, okay? We want the muscle to do the work. Guys that I see on the bench press, and they do 5 or 6 reps with some heavy weight. That ain't doing shit, okay? That's not how you build muscle. All right? Mike Mentzer used to say, the set don't begin until you've done at least 8 reps clean. And then you get about another fucking 5 or 6 or even 7 reps after that. Those are the working reps. Those are the reps that are growth reps. Those are the reps that make the muscle do the work. When you fail at around 8, maybe even 9, okay, you fail around that number, but you squeeze out at least a number 5, at least another 5. It's those 5 that you squeeze out past failure, momentary failure, that make you really, really grow. But with me, I have a lot of red fiber, which means, I can do a lot of sets, a lot of reps. I handle bigger workloads. A lot of guys only have white. Some guys have a lot of white fiber, which means that they have to, their sets are they can't go too many sets. It's explosive fiber. Okay, it's like the chicken. The chicken walks around on his legs. His legs are dark meat. It doesn't fly. But when it goes like this, it shoots his wings and shoot across the room. It's explosive. That's why his fiber's white on a chicken breast. Same thing with a bodybuilder, okay? White fibers mean explosive movement. Red fibers are more endurance. And then there's a combination and all that. But for me, my intensity not only came from lifting, weights that were pretty strong weights. I mean, I won a bench contest. You can go on my Instagram, see me with the trophy in 1987. But it also was it's also, I cut rest periods down. Try doing that. Most guys can't handle that. That's when they start getting a bucket and they want to start throwing up. They'll go on YouTube, watch my leg video. Most guys, they can't handle that shit. All right? So anyway, that's the way I learned how to train. It's instinctive training because my body can handle it. Doesn't mean it's right for you. We have to find out what's right for you, okay? And the way to do that is basically through trial and error. Nobody can tell you how many sets or how many reps you did. Because just like I did each body part, okay, and I did lots of, like I said, each 3 times a week, I have a friend who did each body part 3 times a week. But he would only do like 2 sets of body, but did his whole body in 45 minutes. And he was a monster because he had nothing but white fiber. It's explosive. It's not endurance. It fatigues quick, but it's really strong. Explosive power movements really affect that white fiber, okay? They don't have a lot, like I said, endurance-wise. You're not going to do a lot of sets because they can't handle a lot of sets. So my friend would do his whole body in 45 minutes. And he was a monster. And he wasn't even on steroids. Okay? He was a monster. He had calves like bowling balls and shit. It's genetic. It's all genetic. You got to find out what's right for you. A lot of people, we have mixtures of fibers. I'm in the extreme. I can still do that today. I'm 57 years old. In 2.5 years, I'll be 60. All right? I can do these kind of fucking workouts and still grow. To this day, I'm not even on hormone replacement therapy as of right now. I hope to be soon, but right now it's been well over a year since I've done any hormone replacement therapy. I ain't buying shit off the street anymore. That's just done. Okay, so I do it through a doctor. Right now my benefits ain't paying for it, so I'm going through some shit. So I ain't doing it. I'm still jacked, I'm not huge like I was. I don't want to be 275 anymore, But what I'm trying to tell you is, when it comes to sets and when it comes to reps, it's all relevant. It goes by you, the person. Schwarzenegger said that he tried the Mike Mentzer heavy-duty type training, and he said the worst thing that can happen to a bodybuilder happened to him. He got smaller and smoother. Okay? Then again, you talk to Dorian Yates, and the Mike Mentzer heavy-duty type training is what he did to become a monster. Who's right? Who's wrong? You gonna argue with Arnold? You gonna argue with Dorian? I mean, give me a break here. You know what I'm saying? It's so you have to find what's right for you. It's definitely, that's why Joe Weider used to talk about instinctive training a lot, because It's true. You gotta. Nobody knows the answer. If Arnold Schwarzenegger had the answer, then I could sit here and write down his routine and say, look, you see this? This is Arnold's routine right here. You know, you do this and you'll look like Arnold. Good chances you won't. All right? Same thing with me. I get guys that think that they can work out with me in the gym. They can't. You try doing 20 seconds rest between body parts. I've done 10 seconds rest, especially on legs and shit like that. You try doing that. You can't do it. I can, and I can still push weight. People can't believe it. I get guys, when I'm doing legs, they stop and look at me in the gym and they say, dude, that's sick. You know what I mean? I'll hit 100 reps with weight. All right? Full, all the way up, all the way down. Pause at the bottom, up. Pause at the bottom, up. Pause at the bottom, up. Right? No herky-jerky shit. No half movement. No fucking 30 plates on each side, moving it like this. People sit there, just did 100, fucker. They can't believe it. Because in fucking less than a minute later, I'm already doing another set. Who could do that shit? You try doing it, you can't do it. I made it that way. But I have a friend that had legs like a stick. And he now does my routine, and he fucking grows. Because he found out that my type of training hit him perfectly. It's exactly the perfect fit. You got to find out what's right for you. All right? So there is no real sets and rep numbers that are right for you. You can read what everybody does, okay? What everybody else's theory is, but you got to first find out what's right for you. It's the most important thing I can tell you. It's instinctive training. Sets and reps, okay? It's very important. It's the age-old question. But most of these guys I see doing a bench press and squats, going halfway down, sticking their ass out. They're almost doing like good mornings with the fucking bar and shit because they got too much weight on there. It doesn't matter how much weight you lift. If that was the case, then powerlifters would have more muscle on them than bodybuilders. And pound for pound, it's not even close. It's not even close. Just because you see a 350-pound powerlifter and he's 6'6", he's like, hands like baseball mitts. That doesn't mean if you shrunk him down by size, pound for pound, he's got more. He doesn't have more than 165, 175-pound bodybuilders. That's got the math. I'm telling you. All right, then a good solid middleweight in the nationals. Come on, guys. Let's not putting down powerlifting. I'm just saying it. You know, it doesn't. You don't. All that lift heavier, go home shit's a joke. And most of those pro bodybuilders don't train like that anyway. Maybe they do with the fucking video camera going. You know, they'll see them. And that's why this whole big thing about fake weights is all over fucking YouTube. Because these fucking momos, these fuckos are using these fucking fake weights and shit. You know, come on, bro. Give me a break with that shit. It's about making the muscle do the work. Okay? Ronnie Coleman used to T-bar row like 500 pounds. Before Ronnie Coleman doing fucking 12 reps with that, that's a lightweight, right? He used to scream, lightweight, baby. Right? Why? Because it was lightweight for him. He's getting, if you could do 12 reps, clean reps, until you hit failure with a weight, it's not really a lightweight, it's a moderate to lightweight. So for him, he's just super strong, you know what I mean? You fucking momos are doing little half reps with weight like that and just barely moving it, and all this shit. And you think like you're lifting that way. It's not a fucking, come on, it's not a lift. Give me a fucking break. I mean, come on, guys. Find out what's right for you. That's the thing here. And you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be realistic. You don't just go in a fucking, you don't just do because some other fucking big momo in the gym is telling you, hey, fucking don't sit Valentino. You're lift heavier, get the fuck out. Give me a fucking break, you juice head fuck. You're 350 fucking pounds. You're benching 500. That's not even double body weight, bro. I bench almost triple body weight. You fucking fucko. Give me a break. Getting your fat ass out of bed is fucking powerlifting. Anyway, how come powerlifting excuse for everybody to be, how come I respect a lot of powerlifters, okay? I respect most powerlifters. But the thing is, I respect powerlifters. But the thing is, a lot of these fat guys always try to say, well, I'm powerlifting because they look like shit. And they got to justify themselves being in a gym. So they say, I'm a fucking powerlifter. Yeah, you're getting your fucking fat ass out of bed is powerlifting. You're growing tits and shit. Anyway. All right. I'll throw a little story in here. I'm going to show you another story that I've told before. I got the good ones I haven't told. They're coming up. A lot of them are coming on my YouTube channel. Okay? So you're going to have to watch that. Plus Generation Iron spitting them out left and right. I don't want to cross over shit yet. John, not yet. Get ready, because here comes a story right now involving me in the gym with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Samir Banu, okay, Mike Christian. You're going to like this story. Most of you never seen it. I'm going to give you a good one right now. All right? This is Greg Valentino telling you I'll see you next week with another Ramblin' Freak. But don't fucking touch that dial, because you got a story coming right now. Just a little quick story, maybe a lesson that you're going to learn here. One time I was about 20 years old, 21 years old, and I was in World's Gym in Venice Beach, okay? And I was working out, and Schwarzenegger was in there. Now, you know, he was doing cable rows, and I was doing V-bar, you know, the press down, all right? And I was in there, and I was using a lot of weight, and when I was doing it, Samir Banu, who went on to be Mr. Olympia, but this is before he was Mr. Olympia, showed me, like, he was doing it, and I was watching him do it, and he was like doing V-bar press downs, and it was kind of lifting him up off the ground a little bit, you know, because he was using really heavy weight. He was bouncing it, like in a rhythm, you know. So I did that. I had, like, a lot of weight on there, man. I mean, I was doing, you know, I had like, I don't remember, it was like 150 pounds or something. It's shit, I only weighed about 10 pounds more than that, you know? So I'm over there, and I'm almost like jumping to get it down, and I'm doing it like this. And Schwarzenegger was doing cable rows, but we're on the same machine, you know? So like a jungle, you know, thing, right? And, you know, he's on the other side, and he's working out. And, you know, I can see he's looking at me a little bit, you know. And, you know, the other guy he's training with is kind of like, you know, saying something and everything. And after I did a set, I did it like 4 or 5 sets. And after I finished the set, he said to me, "What the hell are you doing?" And after Arnold said that to me, I was like, "Oh, what am I doing wrong? I mean, you know, I thought it was going heavy, you know," and I was like kind of bugging out a little bit, you know, because it's Schwarzenegger kind of questioning you, you know, and that's when he said to me, "Don't get so emotional." I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you got Arnold Schwarzenegger saying that, so it rung in my ears, so I realized then and there, holy shit. I fucking look at, you know, they're not looking at me. I'm not impressing nobody lifting heavy weights. They're laughing at me. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that. See, you know, you're in the gym. All these guys are fucking jacked. You know, at that time, everybody's built, you know. The whole gym was jacked. And you know what's funny? They weren't lifting that heavy. Arnold wasn't lifting that heavy. I mean, he wasn't breaking no records. But, you know, I thought I had to impress him, you know? I made a fool of myself. I was kind of embarrassed and pissed off because Samir Banu was doing that. And I had worked in with Samir Banu a couple weeks earlier. And, he, you know, he was training triceps and he was doing that. So I started doing it, you know what I mean? And, you know, I just thought it was funny because, you know, basically I realized, okay, you got to lighten this shit up, you know? You got to lighten this up. Mike Christian, same thing, once said the same thing to me. And ironically, I was doing the same exercise, but I knew Mike Christian. He's like, "What are you doing? What is that?" And I'm like, it's, you know, V-bar press down. Samir Banu showed it to me. You know, and Christian's sort of like, he had that high laugh, you know. And he's like, "Samir," you know. But after Arnold said it, it kind of woke me up. It made me realize, oh shit, maybe better stop this and change a few things. And that's actually what really was my epiphany. It made me realize I got to start doing things right and start doing things stricter. And it didn't matter how much weight I was lifting. It mattered how I was executing it and how I could put the strain on the muscle that I was targeting. Okay? Yeah, I wasn't in the gym to impress anybody anymore. So Arnold kind of helped me with that. He didn't do it purposely, but he kind of helped me. But I must have looked really ridiculous, okay? Like some of you guys, when you're in the gym and you're trying to lift weights that you really can't handle. That's the moral of that story, is when you're trying to lift weights that you really can't handle. And it's not about the weight that you're lifting. It's about making the muscle do the work. It's more about all the way up, all the way down in the contraction. It's about the execution of the exercise, putting that stress right there on the belly of that muscle. Okay? That's what we got to worry about. It doesn't matter whether it's biceps, triceps, shoulders, rear delts, traps, back, chest, legs, calves, hamstring. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay? You want to make sure that you're putting all the stress goes right on that muscle you're working. And the way to do that is strict form. Cut the rest periods. Okay? Keep that intensity high. And use weights that you can handle. You're not a power lifter. Again, there's no powerlifting show that's going to show who does the most V-bar press downs. Alright. I think I got my point across. I love you guys. I want to help you. Follow what I tell you in this video. Be good to your girl. If you got kids, be good to your kids, okay? I'm just telling you. Stop fucking around. I love all you momos, man. I love all you momos. Some of you are fuckos, but I love you momos. Alright guys, be good to your girl. Stop fucking around. You're a bunch of momos, but I fucking love you momos, okay? Don't be a fucko. Subscribe. You can also go to my thing, Greg Valentino, on YouTube. Stop fucking around. I got the Momo Mafia shirt. Look on the back. It says Nerd Killer. Alright? This one here is stretchy. Momo Barbell Club. No fuckos allowed. That means if Lou Ferrigno's watching this, you're not allowed in the gym. Okay? It's for us momos. You're a fucko. Do what you want. You can wash your car with the fucking shirt. Alright? Wash your dog. You can blow your nose. You can cry it. Or you can fucking wear it with pride. Shove it like this in fucking people's face. You can fucking hang it out the window of your car. Momo! You fucking yell. Guy fucking passes you on the side of the road. You don't even have to wear the shirt. You hold it up and you fucking beat the horn. Hey! Oh! Oh! You can do whatever you want with this shirt. Or you don't have to buy it. What do you want me to tell you, right? No fuckos allowed. That means you.
Going to the gym with Greg Valentino. I'm going to the club with Greg Valentino. Who got the biggest arms? Greg Valentino. Said Greg Valentino. Greg Valentino.
Dude, what the fuck? You think girls look at me and go, oh my god, that's hot? They're like, that's gross.
Say hi to Greg Valentino. Big biceps, Greg.
Where's Greg Valentino? His 340-mile-an-hour fastball is a sight to see.
When a man's biceps get so big they look like they're going to explode.
World's largest arms. Remember that guy? How many think his biceps are bigger than my head? Holy crap.
To the gym with Greg Valentino. I'm going to the club.
I've been bodybuilding before most of these pro bodybuilders were even alive.
Valentino. Said Greg Valentino. Greg Valentino. I'm going to the gym with Greg Valentino. I'm going to the club with Greg Valentino. Who got the biggest arms? Greg Valentino. Said Greg Valentino. Greg Valentino.
Dude, what the fuck?